Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be about my everyday work makeup. Now for work I don't wear a whole lot of makeup because I just feel like it's not necessary, and I work in a restaurant so it gets really hot in there with the ovens on, and I don't want to wear a whole lot of makeup that's just going to melt off my face. So basically for my makeup I try to make sure that I use products to keep my oiliness under control and with a neutral eye and sometimes a pop of color depending on how I want my makeup that day. But right now I have nothing on my face except for my moisturizer, which is Cetaphil. I've been using this for about a year and I love it. It does not make my face feel greasy because I already have enough like oiliness going on my face. I don't need any extra, but I've been loving this moisturizer. So I put that on, and then the next thing I just recently started using, it came in last month's glam bag, which is the X Out Shine Control, and that's what it looks like. Now I guess my packaging is a little messed up because I had heard about the whole repackaging thing, and so I did take it off and I took a picture and I posted it on the my damn Facebook, and they explained everything. So all I wanted to know is I just wanted to make sure that what I was putting on my face is what I thought I was putting on my face and not what the packaging underneath it says. But it is what it does say. It is the X Out. So basically this is what it looks like. It's very clear, like very watery. So I just take a little bit and then just rub it on just like that. Not a whole lot. So I do the bottom portion of my face first. Just take a little bit more and then put that right on my forehead. I get more oily in my T-zone than anywhere else. I also tend to get oily lids, which is why I try to stay away from using just cream shadows by themselves on my lids. Always put powder, pressed eyeshadow on top of it. So after I put that on, I let that dry for a little bit. While I'm letting that dry, I usually put on like an EOS lip balm or Carmex or my Maybelline Baby Lips, and this one is in Peppermints. I've had this one for a while and I love it. This is just a clear one. So I put this on. After I put that on, the X Out is dry enough that I can go on to my next step. And this is when I put on the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. That's what that packaging looks like. It's been a while but I just do 2 sprays up and down and then 2 sprays across up and down. So just like that. And then I'm gonna let that dry also. Now before I finish my face, I like to do my eyes and then I will finish my face. The primer that I love to use that just keeps my eyeshadows on all day is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And all I do for that is take a little on my finger. You don't need that much. I think about that much. And then just rub it on both my fingers. One finger on this lid. I put primer on my lid all the way up to my brow bone and also a little bit on my lower lash line also. Basically I put it everywhere because I never know what I want to do that day, so I always make sure I put primer everywhere. Now for my work neutral eye, I always go for my Naked palette. I just love using my Naked palette for my work looks because it's not too dramatic and it gives me just a really nice clean look. And the two shadows I always use no matter what else I use Naked and I use Buck. And those two are right there. So I use Naked as my all over lid color, and then I use Buck as a crease color, and then anywhere between Virgin and Sin, Sidecar, Half Baked is just like a little accent color that I use. So I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see what it looks like as I'm putting the shadows on, and I will walk you through the rest of the work. So I'm going to start off with using Naked, which is the color right here. I'm going to be taking this brush, large eyeshadow brush. This is from Sedona Lace. Just taking that color, and I'm going to put this color all over my lid. Next, I'm going to take Buck, which is right here, and a crease brush, also by Sedona Lace. Taking that, just kind of just dabbing it in there. I'm going to put this on the outer V and also blending it into my crease. And then to darken up just the outer portion, the outer V, I'm going to take Dark Horse, which is right here. Just take a tiny bit of that and put that just right on the outside. Next, I'm going to take Virgin and Sin, and I'm going to mix these two colors up and just place that right in the center of my lid. Then I'm going to go back to Virgin and just taking a little bit on my pinky, about that much, putting that right in the inner corner. And then just gently blending it out. Next, I'm going to take my Maybelline Eye Studio. This is in Black is Black. That's what it looks like. I'm going to take an angled eyeliner brush. That's what it looks like. This is one of my favorite brushes to use for eyeliner. This is from e.l.f. Just taking a little bit of that. And for work, I like to just use this because it gets me a very straight and thin line, because I don't really want really thick eyeliner for work. So I love using this for that. So I just take it from the inner corner to the outer corner. I don't wing it out. I kind of make it a little thicker on the outer corner than I do in the inner corner. Just take a little bit more. Just blacken up the line a little bit more. Next, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible liner. This is in Carbon Black. And I'm going to just apply this to my waterline, but not going all the way into the inner corner, just stopping about halfway. Now I don't do this all the time, but it is something that I do like to do just to give my eyes a pop of color. I'll take my Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this one is in Painted Purple. And I'll just take a regular angled eyeliner brush. Put that right in my lower lash line, not going all the way in, just going halfway in, kind of the same, stopping at the same point where I did my waterline. To set this eyeshadow, I will use this e.l.f. purple shadow. This is Purple Passion. That's what that looks like. Using the same brush, just tapping that in just to set the purple to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, because like I said, I do have oily skin and it does tend to run off if I don't set it. And last is my mascara. I'm loving this mascara right here. This is the Voluminous False Lashes. That's what the brush looks like. I'm just going to apply that, just one coat to the top lashes only. Okay, I'm done with the eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and go on with the rest of my face. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer, and this is in Almond. So I like using this because it's not too heavy, and it doesn't weigh, like, it doesn't feel like I'm really wearing really much of anything, especially at work. So I'm just take a little bit like that on the back of my hand, and take my e.l.f. powder brush. Just start off by just dotting it on, not forgetting my neck, and then I'm just going to buff it in. I like to use the tinted moisturizer from e.l.f. a lot because I do get red around areas where I'm breaking out, and when I put this on, it doesn't really seem that red around certain areas, like around here and on my cheeks. Like the redness just kind of disappears when I use it. And then to set that, I will use my Sephora mattifying foundation, and this is in Tan. That's what that looks like. And I will be using this large powder brush from Sedona Lace. Just taking a little bit of this and starting at my oiliest parts, which is my T-zone. Just start there. Just kind of rolling it in. Last thing I do is just fix up my eyebrows. I don't do anything else to them. I don't fill them in or anything. I don't see the need to. And then lastly, I put on something with a little bit of color. I love this one. This is a Baby Lips from Maybelline. This is in Pink Punch. And that is it. That is how I usually wear my makeup for work. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all again next time. Bye.